Today we're bringing down the Adidas James Harden 8s. Let's go. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's Zach here with Tamsters Kicks, and oh man, James Harden Volume 8s. Adidas low-key killing the basketball game now, but we got these bad boys in today. They're selling out like crazy, and I got them, so we're going to break them down. James Harden has been a crazy basketball player throughout his career, the king of step-back isolation moves, also the king of drawing fouls, also known as flopping. But anyways, James Harden Volume 8s, they have been flying off the shelves, like I said. I have been very excited to get these in because I love what Adidas has been doing with the Anthony Edwards shoe. So we're going to break these down. If you guys haven't seen a video from me, you're going through the traction, cushion, support, materials, fit, all that good stuff we'll get into at the end of the video. But leave a like, hit that subscribe button, do all that good YouTube stuff, but let's get into it. Alright, so these bad boys retail at hefty price of $160, but I love them. Actually, I was surprised. You can see they're like a little bit more bulky, but like Adidas has really been stepping it up. Like, they're revolutionizing some things, doing some new tech, different like designs. Like, this just looks absolutely insane, especially James Harden. He's been really specifically doing some weird stuff. You have the Edwards shoes that have just been doing that same kind of just crazy stuff. So Adidas basketball is taking some big steps, trying to make some new futuristic, different looking things, and these are no different. First up, the traction on the Harden 8s features 3 different zone traction patterns on the outsole. So what I mean by the triple like zone is it's basically zoned into 3 different sections. You have the 2 like radial pods here, one on the medial toe side at the very top, and then like a lateral run here at like the base and the ball of your foot. And I love those. It gives you a lot of like feel when you're trying to step side to side laterally, especially like, you know, James Harden is trying to step back, and so I like that they added a little addition there to help with some of that bite. Then you have this middle zone part, which is a more translucent outsole with its herringbone, which combines well with the outrigger part, which this out part is also herringbone, but I love the zoning of it. Cushion on the Harden 8s features a full-length jet boost cushion. So you can actually see through that translucent outsole, you can see this full-length jet boost in here incorporated with that a classic like Adidas boost now. Like, they're really starting to push this boost into shoes, which I like, as long as the shoe has enough breathability to allow the boost material to break in. And it can take a little bit, but a shoe like the Harden 7s, which at first I did find it was a little more stiff with that boost, but it breaks in. And time and time again, like, the boost material is soft and it breaks in over time. So I like that combination with the jet boost here. It's a nice soft ride. It should get even better over time, and I felt like they played really well on the indoor courses I played in. Outdoor could be a little different with durability, especially with that outsole traction pattern, but they felt really solid. The materials are similar to the Harden 7s, composed of a soft textile upper around the shoe. So like I said, kind of similar material wise to the Harden 7s. I feel like it feels better on the foot. I feel like it's a little more breathable with this entry, which I'm usually not a big fan of, but they definitely like added some perforations in the aerated sock here, so I like that. I feel like it's a little more breathable. It's not as tight in here either. And then an interesting thing they added these like bigger, this is like an EVA foam piece, which is soft on the lateral and medial side of your foot, but it also like gives a little bit of like breathability and stability too. Like, you can tell like it's a little more like firm and responsive than like a normal, I don't know, just like it adds a little more rigidity to the shoe. And then you have this also synthetics and even this hit of like, it's just a soft, like more premium-ish leather, like just a little touch on there, which from an aesthetic standpoint makes the shoe look even better. The fit is pretty easy on these. I love the wide base of Adidas shoes, and that's why I've always loved Adidas. So my wide footers, you should really be liking Adidas, but it's definitely a true to size fit. Like, I don't think you need to go up, I don't think you go down a size at all either. I just think it fits really good. The only weird thing is this, and it's probably my biggest drawback with sock liner shoes like this, is this kind of feels weird, but it's fitted well. Like, one of the more well-fitted ones, I think it's because it's a little thicker here and it comes in more narrow, so it kind of doesn't really hug your ankle, but it feels good there. It could be a little loose in some areas, like if you're pulling up on your sock, but that's the only part that was like a little bit like dead space, you could say, but it didn't really affect playing. Finally, like I mentioned, a big difference on some of the other not even just Adidas basketball shoes, but shoes with this kind of setup, is this shank plate is really, really nice in here, and then you also have the heel counter here. So like the combination of this torsional shank plate in here adds a lot of support, combined as you go towards the back with this super firm yet like responsive heel counter. I think it adds a lot of Achilles support, adds a lot of just like rigidity to the back part, which you really need in a shoe like this. Like it's soft, it's lighter weight, and with this sock liner, like I keep mentioning, like it's so important to have this here, and I love the feel of it. So basically all down the board, we're giving it an 8.5. Beside the fit, I'd go a little bit more of an 8 because I'm just not the biggest like sock liner mesh guy, but this is probably one of the better fitting like sock liner shoes that I've had. And I don't like them. Like the Trae Youngs, I cannot stand playing in those. But this one feels good. I really like it. Aesthetically, I like the different, like, innovative style that James Harden is going through. Now, this colorway is kind of interesting, but there's not a lot of options. Right now, there's like 4 or 5 Harden options, and they sell out so fast. But like I said, the traction combined with that cushion is so good. It's going to break in so good. That jet boost outsole, that full length like on there just feels really nice. And combined with that herringbone, which is zoned off differently. And that's one of my favorite parts is the pods here just allow a little bit more like enforcing some of the moves that personally I love to do as a guard. So that's what I feel like there. And then material wise, breathable, it's just a little bit more premium. This EVA foam will be kind of interesting to see how it feels over time because it is more firm but also like a little softer. So like I mentioned, it has a little bit of support. But yeah, these are the Harden 8s. Adidas, again, doing something innovative, something crazy. Let me know what you guys think about these. If you can get them, they're pretty tough to get right now. But let me know what your thoughts down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. See you guys on the next one.